Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of New Tales Retold. And today we are discussing what if Killmonger saved Tony Stark. Thoughts?
Um, I don't know.
Because,
Thought it was kind of boring.
yeah, yeah.
I feel like everything was very anticlimactic. All these big
Mm-hmm.
moments didn't really feel like much.
Mm-hmm. I
Everything wa-
agree.
everything was happening so fast. We had no time to really soak in what was happening.
Yeah.
So it's like it was just event after event after event. It was like okay.
Yeah. That's the issue with having these episodes like a half hour.
Yeah,
It's
but I
like you're
feel like
shoving whole movies
some
and
of the
kind of
other episodes
stories.
did a better job, like the Doctor Strange one,
Yeah, that was like by
even Captain
that's
Carter.
best one by far. Yeah, and Captain Carter.
Kind of fleshed out the characters a little more than they did in this one.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I don't know, everyone was very trusting of Killmonger because he was part of the military. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of him, it's funny because the whole thing, everything about it was different. Like he took a complete different approach.
Yeah.
Took his time, completely took his time. Really like what was weird is it him gaining the trust of like Tony and everyone made sense, right? Saves Tony. It's like, oh my god, he saved my life. Come with me. This whole thing, and then like you said, just pulls up to Wakanda and is like, hey, it's the guy you guys are after. I got him. And they're like, yeah. Well, not even they. I would say just more so T'Chaka. Because you can tell Okoye and Shuri here and there were just like, I don't know, you trusting this guy
Well,
a little too
I
much.
feel like Okoye didn't have any presence at all in this. We just saw her
Yeah.
really fight, which I thought was epic. That fight
Yeah.
scene was awesome.
Yeah. And they even showed his mom, T'Challa's
Yeah.
mom, pulling up to the
They
fight. I was like,
referred to her as a general. They never did that
yeah.
in the movie.
Yeah, weird. I actually
I
didn't
thought
catch that.
Okoye was the general.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Okoye was the general because T'Challa was alive. And T'Challa was king.
Yeah.
Now his dad's still king.
And
Which
yeah.
doesn't, I don't
Mhm.
understand. It's kind of like, so I'm guessing this is way before Zemo
Why do you say that?
because T'Chaka's alive.
That is so true. Because during the first Black Panther movie,
He was
Chaka
dead.
was dead.
He was dead,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we would need to know the timeline to this
Yeah.
episode for it to really make sense. I actually didn't think about that either.
Yeah, it's weird because this is like so much was happening during that
Mhm.
time frame. We have all of the origin movies for every hero happening.
Yeah. That is
And
so
another thing
true.
too is where was Shield during all of this?
Hey, you know what's funny? Speaking of asking all these questions, he pulled up with this suit design. Did he have that in the? Did he have? Does he still? Does in the MCU live action? Does he have that?
His little science fair project,
Mm-hmm.
as Tony referred it.
Referred it to his little science fair project. And another question is, did he know in the MCU if there was a hit out on Tony?
I don't know. It's just all weird. He was like, "Oh, your unit was stationed 600 clicks away." I think
Yeah,
he said
so pretty
600,
much he had his
800.
own agenda. He had his own agenda. He's like
Yeah.
he knew if I save Tony Stark, I can take advantage of this. Then why didn't he do that in the MCU? It's
Yeah.
like what
It's a smarter
their
approach.
the excuse is gonna be this is a different timeline, but it's like this timeline for Killmonger makes more sense with his background.
Yeah.
He's
A Navy SEAL.
yeah, Navy SEAL turned just full blown mercenary
Yeah.
who could pretty much take down governments on his own. And for someone with that skill, they don't run at it head on. They, nitpick. We're gonna
Yeah.
poke here.
Like
I'm gonna
exactly
poke
how he
here.
did.
I'm gonna poke exactly how he did now. So this actually just makes more sense for Killmonger.
Yeah. It's way more accurate for his character
Yeah,
than just savagely.
yeah. Then just pulling up and
But then
like
again,
I'm
the
taking
comic books
over.
version was more savage.
Yeah,
Comic book so Killmonger was more of a head-on fighter.
yeah. But still, it's like they even hinted at it. He was an assassin
Oh yeah,
who can take down governments, and it's like okay. Then I literally went back to watch Black Panther to see how the approach was, the difference between having T'Chaka and having T'Challa. And the funny thing is, they both kind of had the same information. They both knew who he was, and yet T'Challa was just like, "No, don't trust you," and T'Chaka was just like, "Yeah," because the same thing happened. He pulled up with Claw as an offering. I got him, for you for
yeah.
Wakanda or whatever. And immediately T'Challa is just like, "What do you want? Like, you want something. You clearly want something. What do you want?"
The only reason why I could see T'Chaka being more trusting is only for the fact of like knowing what he did to his brother
Yeah.
and him feeling sorry about it.
Yeah, yeah.
It kind of blinding him in a sense.
Trying to like redeem
Yeah, him to
himself
redeem what
and
he did.
like,
Let me make up for killing my brother
hmm
by helping his son and making him a part of
yeah,
everything.
like he trusts him to the point where after
Made
all
him
that,
Black
he
Panther.
makes him Black Panther.
That's what another thing too is how much time has passed. Did he really just decide like that to make
Yeah,
him
right.
Black Panther?
Instantly,
Yeah.
just because he pulled up and defended, it's like, for all you know, which it was, it's part of his ploy. Like, and Shuri obviously the whole time, and Pepper during the whole
Yeah.
time, they
Didn't
could
trust him.
both see this coming.
Which is
Um,
weird considering Tony didn't see it coming.
well, he kind of did. He kind of had a feeling because he did go back and he pretty much he was looking back to make, how do I explain this? The only way for him to have known that Killmonger was doing something wrong is Tony had to go out of his way to look back into Jarvis's information.
Or was watching the whole time.
Yeah, but either way, it shows that there was some suspicion. He couldn't trust him to. He couldn't look away, so he had some sort of mistrust, whether it be betrayal or you're not going to complete the mission properly, or
But
he didn't trust him in some capacity.
or you can also argue that Tony's always ready. He
Yeah,
probably like thought he can do it, but you can never know what happens on a mission. You
yeah,
could be the best of the best, and something could still go wrong.
mm-hmm,
That's
yeah,
probably what he was preparing for. The worst. Something like a Black Panther showing up. What if Killmonger couldn't have beaten him?
mm-hmm,
Tony would have to intervene and help them
yeah.
because they were working with Tony.
With that suit, I was so hoping he was gonna put the suit on.
Just a clause.
Yeah. No, I mean Tony. When
Oh.
that suit came out, I was like, no way. But that little bit of vibranium, apparently crazy. I guess maybe it's not all vibranium, but I'm pretty sure it kind of helped the machine because it's just like vibranium
Yeah.
could do everything. I was rewatching Black Panther and
Another thing, I feel like Claw
heals.
had a lot more vibranium in this than he did in the actual movie.
No, he did have about the same. I was
Really? Was
rewatching
that
it.
much
Yup, it
vibranium?
was a whole like elevator thing that he can like kind of like go up and down. No, he can turn it. I'm sorry. It was like, and it was like little tubes. It was almost like liquid in a sense, like
Yeah.
liquid vibranium. And yeah, it's cool because we kind of got a similar scene, and we got that epic T'Challa like Batman scene.
Yeah.
That was so cool. He's just like hidden in the shadows, just slowly bang, 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 taking everybody out. That was pretty awesome.
It was
That
cool.
was pretty fun.
The fight scenes were cool.
Yeah. Tony, what's funny is I think there's a scene where Tony actually hints at the mini arc reactor.
Yeah. In his
Yeah, and
chest.
then he says it's impossible. It's
Yeah.
like, wow. If you would have gotten kidnapped, you would have known that it was possible.
He would have been desperate enough to try. He's not
Mhm.
desperate enough to try right now.
Yeah. And so many unexpected people were killed off.
Happy.
Happy, no, no, not
Yeah.
happy. Rhodey.
Rhodey was killed. Oh no, Happy was
Happy
killed?
was zombies.
Oh yeah.
Blam. um, yeah, Rhodey
Rhodey, Tony,
and someone else, and
T'Challa.
T'Challa. Yeah, and the way he did Rhodey and T'Challa was crazy. He really made it look like a setup. Like he
Yeah.
really was like, I'm gonna make the U.S. and Wakanda fight each other,
Yeah,
and I'm
it's
gonna
funny
betray
though,
both of them.
because in the moments he killed both Tony and Black Panther, until they, confirmed, I was sitting there questioning, like, did he kill them?
Yeah, me too. Because
The
he
way they
called
did
it
it
a
was very
sonic
weird.
taser.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, a taser. I was thinking real life a taser.
But if he did that and
Burn.
it killed Black Panther, why didn't it kill Rhodey?
It did kill Rhodey. There was a
No,
funeral
he
service
shot
for
him.
both.
He shot Rhodey, didn't he shoot Rhodey?
No, he shot Claw
He shot
when
Claw.
they went to Wakanda. Yeah, he was just like, "You're right. Wow, Wakandans are
No,
full
I
of
remember
surprises and stuff."
that.
Yeah, yeah, but no, Rhodey died in the little because he didn't really shoot. Black Panther, T'Challa like jumped at him and he like I guess did like a big pulse of the sonic taser, and then T'Challa dropped, and they had a little funeral service and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is how they confirmed that freaking he died because it didn't even
Yeah,
seem like he died.
yo, for real, that scene came up and I'm sitting there like,
Oh,
no
I
way.
guess.
I'm like, really? But it was a taser.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm so fucking confused. Yeah, but I think that's all we get. Sherry and Pepper, obviously.
Oh yeah. In the end, that's well. What about the whole freaking war? It's again, and this guy trusted him, Ross, who doesn't trust anyone.
Yeah, just the trusting of him just didn't make sense. And then how easily they just got into Wakanda, and then obviously how easily he left the defenses of Wakanda to Killmonger's
Oh
ideas.
no, he took what? How he killed Rhodey was he took the claws from Black Panther. He stabbed him, so he didn't kill him with the ray.
That's right, because he made it look like they fought each other, and then he put
Yeah.
the ray gun in Rhodey's hand.
Yeah.
Oh, and okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I want to see how this is gonna play out because a lot of the episodes end off on like cliffhangers, and as we saw in that mid-season trailer, they are combining all
I
these
don't know. I was watching the trailer.
timelines.
It didn't seem like they were combining the timelines. It seemed like they were just showing all of them. They
Well,
never
no,
showed them
there
together.
was a scene with Thor and Doctor and the evil Doctor Strange. It showed another scene with Gamora in the Thanos armor along with Black Widow and Lordy. I can't remember the third person, but yeah.
Mm.
So I'm just like, I don't know how they're gonna do it, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Who I guess maybe this could be the threat that they, excuse me, the whole adventure scene. Maybe the whole threat is Killmonger using
Yeah.
Wakandan technology to take over the world. And it's like now the most
Mm.
random of Earth's mightiest heroes have to come
Yeah.
together.
Well, there's a lot because you also have the zombies.
Yeah,
The
it's like how are
Thanos
they gonna
zombie.
play that into the whole
I
connecting.
don't know. It's just they're basically trying to fit movies into 20 minutes.
Yeah, they need to be a bit longer, and
They need to
especially
be.
reading the Marvel Zombies run, it these what if episodes don't do it justice.
No, not at all. Then again, there's rumors about a live action.
So yeah, yeah, but that would need to be rated R, and the chances of that are
Very slow.
yeah. But let us know what you guys think. Are these universes connecting? Were they teasing us in the trailers? I have a dog here in my mouth. Um, comment down below. Did you like the episode? Is Killmonger gonna take over the world, and is he gonna be the what if threat? Yeah, we
I
don't
don't
know.
think it's gonna be.
Hopefully, you know.
Yeah.
Hope you all enjoy. We'll see you all in the next one.